Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading, energy check-ins for the week going from the 12th to the 18th of February. It seems to be a moment in the month of February where I'm doing a lot of stuff according to the monthlies, really. A lot more sort of connected to spirit and stuff like that. And it seems like this week here, there seems to be a moment of pause, almost like taking a breath and assessing the situation and reapproaching life in a different way. So this is why we're doing the energy sort of check-ins here for you. I hope you have a lovely reading. Thank you very much for being here. You get the death and rebirth card on the overall energies. There is a new beginning for you, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It's taking that breath and kind of going, right, new Libra, ready to spring, spread their wings and fly. It seems to be a real sort of following theme for a lot of people. Your karmic mission in your relationship side is to allow your emotions to flow. Speak to people, say things that emotionally that you feel. And it doesn't have to be, and it's good emotions, basically. This is the new start. It's putting out those good emotions to get those good emotions back. And I think this is where you can really sow a lot of beautiful seeds for future growth and future happiness and engagement with people and relationships that are around you. You've got to own it. I think the universe here with the Seven of Wands is giving you that realization of you owning your pathway. And I think this is what I'm talking about with the emotions on your karmic path and with the Queen of Cups. You know, we get back what we put out. And I think this is where I think you need to be a lot more positive about yourself. A lot more engaging with life in what makes you happy, basically. And yeah, I think you do need to defend that. I think you need to sort of turn around and say, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to get involved in that. I just want happiness. That's all I want. And that's where you're coming from. And I think this realization this week here of this respiration, this moment of realization, you're realizing that there's three cups. There's certain aspects of your life that have been spilt. And you're not going to get that wine back. It's gone into the sand. But if you look carefully, there's two cups that are just behind you there. And that's where I think this whole sort of getting your emotions in a really good way, that doing good for yourself, doing only good stuff for yourself, engaging in life that just makes you smile, is going to take you to a whole new landscape. And that's what the that's what the death and rebirth card is all about. There is definitely, the moment you do this, there is something that's coming out in for you, and offering a very solid, concrete offering in regards to relationships here. It's a pentagram, so it's very physical, it's very earthy. It's there is and a lot of luck that comes along with it. The moment you engage with that offer, the moment things start turning in your favour. And you get rid of that Five of Cups, and you'll forget about it very, very quickly, Libra. And then at the top, you get the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is a whole process. This is what this learning curve is for this week, this sort of understanding or this realization. You get the Queen of Swords on your karmic message, as I just showed you there. And the outcome is the Page of Swords. This is where you're learning about your emotions in a way, in a very mental way, and sort of kind of going, if I go after that, actually I get good results. Yeah. And it gives you that sort of a clear vision of how to actually physically engage in life through your emotions, which have a very logical way about it. So you can understand that if I engage in a relationship in this way, and this is the good results. Oh yeah, I understand that logic. And this is where I think you can really do yourself enormous amount of good. Enormous amount of good. On your financial side, you get on your karmic path, you get the King of Wands. Explosive energy really for you at the moment here. King of Wands, stepping into your power, owning your pathway. And owning your pathway and knowing your pathway and being sure about it. So whatever you're doing financially or the goals of your pathway at the moment, you need to now own it. You need to step into your power and really own your success for your future. Yeah, the universe is giving you a choice here to stand in your power. And I get a little feeling that maybe it's not quite what you seem. It's not quite as almost as logical as what you thought it would be. And I think the universe is now giving you a choice here, a difficult choice. But if you take if you take that logical aspect away from it and drive with your passions, I think the decision becomes a little bit different for you, or it becomes a little bit clearer for you. But once you make that decision, yeah, you've got to go for it. What's connecting it from the past? Yeah, it's a tower moment. Yeah, it's definitely a tower moment that's obviously making a very tough decision for you. And that tough decision has got to be made, and you've got to own it. And this is all to do with that death and rebirth as well. Starting a whole new process in your life. Starting with a whole new clean sheet of goals in a way. You could well still be in the same sector of work or business or whatever, but it's giving you new defined objectives, I think, that tower moment from the past. And it's giving you the possibility, when you step into your power, yes, you're going to be in alignment with yourself. But I do believe there's a sort of connection to the Two of Swords here with the Two of Cups. I think it's got to be about a decision that makes you feel at home with yourself in regards to what you're doing. That is the main thing. And it's getting into alignment with yourself and what makes you feel the most fulfilled as a person. And I think this is, there has been difficulties in the past, I believe. But at the same time, you have this capacity here to really change directions so it really goes in alignment with you. And it does come out. I think this change in direction that you're taking, or you've decided to take, or you need to take because of a tower moment in the past, is good for you. Is a really beautiful, it's going to bring a lot of sort of self-satisfaction, understanding of who you are and what you should be doing. And it gives you a sensation of kind of going, it makes you feel a lot better about yourself because you've made this decision and you're stepping in that power. And because you feel better about yourself, you then get more success. And this is this happiness after difficulty that you might have had to go through that difficulty in order to see that happiness. Let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers card. Death and rebirth here. You get the King of Cups. All about your heart here. All about you being in alignment with your emotions and what works for you. And I think this is a realization on your relationship side here of being nice to yourself, because you've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and the overall energy is bringing you in this beautiful sort of divine counterpart with yourself or with someone else, but whatever it is, emotionally it seems to be in step with who you are. And look at this. This is just mad. Look at that. Overall energies, King of Cups with Death card and Rebirth, Karmic Path, Queen of Cups, and the Death and Rebirth card. Love is being reborn within you, and it starts with you, Libra. It starts with you. And yeah, because you are the most important component within love. Defending your pathway, and what better to defend your pathway than the Knight of Wands? A lot of passion here in concerns with the people that you're connecting with. A lot of joy, gaiety, sort of like a good sort of rhythm, a good sort of heartbeat in this sort of like getting into, sort of you deciding to go down this path and kind of go, no, I'm going down there. That's you defending your pathway. I'm not messing about. I'm going down there. No, I've had disappointment in the past. Don't want that anymore. That's the sort of attitude. And it is a bit of I think through this disappointment, it is developed in you or forced you into a bit of a leap of faith to believe in your love, to believe in your good emotions, rather than shooting yourself in the foot, which I've been talking about in you for a long time, Libras. And it seems to be a lesson you seem to have learned. And I think you learnt it, and I think it's in your monthly reading. Go and have a look at your monthly reading. It's all about that lesson you've learned. And this is, look at that. That's the card of lesson. That's the favourite card on the back for me. You know, that Hierophant there knows the steps it needs to take in order to produce its happiness. And it's combining body, mind and spirit, basically. It's combining all of those sides, that emotional, spiritual and physical side of life. You know the steps you need to take in order to get there. What are you waiting on? Take those steps and go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. This is divine counterpart within your relationship side. There is no doubt about it. And you're learning the benefits of all of this. The outcome is you're learning this benefit of falling in love. And it's someone who really brings out the best in you. You know, can utterly bring the best out of you. But you've got to be an intricate part of that. You have to engage. The change here, the big change here, is you realizing that actually I need to be engaged that makes me happy. I need to be involved in things that make me happy. The King of Swords, King of Wands, you get the Two of Swords. You got the Two of Swords from the universe. Now you got it on the King of Wands. Yeah, I think there's a decision here the universe is asking you to make. I think it's a tough decision, but you need to stand in your power and take that decision fully, utterly. And once you do, the universe will give you the ultimate direction, will give you a lot of communication, give you a focal point of where you should be going in regards to your job, your business and your projects. Whatever it is you want to do in your material side of life is now coming to fruition, because you're going to you know, make that decision to own your own pathway. What's this Tower moment about? Well, whatever that Tower moment it was, it made you a lot smarter about life. It made you understand a lot more about business, about a job or a project or whatever it is. It's a case here of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I think it's made you incredibly stronger, a lot stronger. And now it's a case here of stepping into alignment with yourself more than anything else. Really is about getting into alignment with yourself. You've now got the Two of Swords, Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. This alignment comes through careful planning and due diligence, and I think that's what the Two of Swords is all about. There's travel to be had here. If you really want to go after your heart's desires, you're going to have to travel here. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to engage in your plan. You've got to implement it within your future. That's what seems to be the ultimate message that comes out of all of this. And it comes out with a big offering of love for you. It may even well be this side of your life, this financial side, may be connected to your relationship side. There's a big possibility. There's a massive possibility. But whatever it is, whatever the offering it has been within you, because I think that's within you, and I think it does create a bit of a Tower moment with you. But I think this offering here is just, it's beautiful for you. This is what gets you into alignment with who you are, Libra. Really does get you into alignment with who you are. It's a lot of success, but a lot of success, not just for financial success here. This is making you feel at one with yourself. Because when you're at one with yourself, you're going to make money anyway. That's just the way it goes. And you're going to free yourself up. There's no doubt about it. And on your relationship side here, be nice to yourself. Allow you to explore the good emotions of love, rather than the doubtful emotions in love as well, which we all have, And once you do that, it's going to be amazing for you. There you go, Libra. Thank you very much for being here with us. Really do appreciate it. There's loads of links in the description below where you can get a private reading with myself. And also links to our sister channel, Cymatic TV, a channel we're all about energy. So I might see you over there. Thank you very much for all that support. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.